Have you ever noticed that bright yellow spice in your cabinet? Turmeric, making headlines as a natural remedy for older adults across America? Perhaps you've begun stirring it into your morning smoothie, blending it into tea, or sprinkling it over oatmeal. And for good reason. Research suggests turmeric may help soothe inflammation, ease joint discomfort, support cardiovascular health, and even protect memory as we grow older. But here's a critical insight most people don't realize. If you're over 60 and regularly using turmeric, there are 3 everyday foods you must never combine with it. These aren't obscure or exotic ingredients. These are staples found in most American kitchens, items you might be eating right now without understanding how they could undermine turmeric's benefits. When turmeric meets certain foods, its healing potential can be blocked, weakened, or even transformed into something that triggers digestive irritation and inflammation. In other words, the very supplement you're relying on might end up working against you. In this video, I'll guide you through those 3 foods you should avoid mixing with turmeric, explaining why they pose a risk, and then reveal 3 powerful pairings that actually enhance turmeric's effects, making it far more potent for your body. So pour yourself a warm drink, settle in comfortably, and stay with me. By the end, you'll know precisely how to use turmeric the right way, so your body truly reaps the rewards it deserves. Why turmeric has become a favorite among older Americans. As we age, many of us become more vigilant about our health. Joints may stiffen, digestion can feel less robust, we notice more inflammation, slower recovery after activity, and perhaps our memory doesn't feel as sharp as it once did. These natural age-related changes can nonetheless impact our daily quality of life. That's why an increasing number of older adults across the country turn to natural, earth-derived remedies, time-honored substances that support the body gently, without harsh chemicals. Among these, turmeric shines as a superstar. You've likely heard people talking about it. Neighbors, healthcare providers, family members. You might spot turmeric capsules on pharmacy shelves or see golden milk recipes trending online. Turmeric is celebrated as a super spice for a reason. It contains a potent compound called curcumin, responsible for its vibrant yellow hue. But more importantly, curcumin boasts strong anti-inflammatory and antioxidant qualities, meaning it can help quiet joint inflammation, bolster heart health, aid digestion, and even shield the brain from age-related decline. Many incorporate turmeric in different ways, stirring it into warm water with a dash of honey at dawn, blending it into smoothies, seasoning soups, or taking it in capsule form. It's simple, natural, and can slot seamlessly into daily routines. Yet here's the catch. Turmeric's power depends entirely on proper absorption by your body, and curcumin on its own is poorly absorbed. Studies reveal that without the right conditions, your body may only take in a tiny fraction of the curcumin you consume. That means you could be using turmeric daily, yet missing out on its full potential. Even more crucially, certain common foods, when eaten alongside turmeric, can block your body's ability to absorb curcumin entirely. Some combinations may even provoke unwanted side effects, especially in older adults with more sensitive digestion or underlying health concerns. Before you stir turmeric into your next cup of tea or swallow another supplement capsule, it's vital to understand which foods to avoid. Coming up next, in the following segment, I'll walk you through the 3 most prevalent foods found in almost every American kitchen that should never be paired with turmeric. These everyday combinations could be doing more harm than good, and recognizing them could transform your wellness journey. Now, Let's examine 3 everyday food groups that can quietly sabotage turmeric's benefits, starting with items you may reach for each morning. Processed dairy, a hidden barrier to turmeric's power. Think about your typical breakfast or snack. Perhaps you top scrambled eggs with a slice of processed cheese, stir powdered creamer into your coffee, or spoon flavored yogurt over fruit. These choices feel familiar and comforting, but for turmeric's curcumin, they can spell trouble. Highly processed dairy products. Think American cheese singles, instant creamers, sugary yogurts, and pre-shredded blends often contain additives, preservatives, artificial flavorings, stabilizers, and sometimes hidden sugars. For older adults with more sensitive digestion, acid reflux, or a slowing metabolism, these ingredients can be especially taxing. When digestion falters, nutrient absorption suffers, and that includes curcumin, the healing compound in turmeric. Even more, research indicates certain dairy proteins may latch onto curcumin molecules, preventing your body from taking in the anti-inflammatory goodness you're seeking. In practical terms, that means adding turmeric to eggs smothered in processed cheese may feel healthy, but the cheese could block curcumin's absorption. Similarly, a turmeric latte made with sweetened dairy creamer or flavored milk might taste indulgent, yet undermine the very benefits you want. Fortunately, there are simple, stomach-friendly alternatives. Swap processed dairy for unsweetened plant milks. Almond, oat, or coconut milk blend seamlessly into warm drinks and recipes without the additives that interfere with turmeric. These choices tend to be gentler on digestion and won't compete with curcumin's absorption. The core takeaway: if turmeric is part of your wellness plan, minimize processed dairy as much as possible. Your joints, your gut, and your overall vitality will thank you for it. 2. Acidic, vinegar-heavy foods. When turmeric meets instability, next on the list, foods and condiments high in acidity, common staples like bottled salad dressings, pickles, ketchup, mustard, or dishes steeped in white or apple cider vinegar. A turkey sandwich with pickles, a tossed salad drenched in a store-bought vinaigrette, or a side of coleslaw from the deli all seem harmless, but they can undermine turmeric's delicate curcumin. Why? Curcumin needs a relatively stable environment to remain intact and be absorbed. Exposing it to strongly acidic conditions can cause it to degrade before your body ever benefits. For those prone to sensitive stomachs or acid reflux, combining turmeric with vinegar-heavy foods may also trigger discomfort, bloating, indigestion, or heartburn. You might think adding turmeric to salad dressing is a healthful choice, but if that dressing brims with vinegar or strong citrus juice, it can neutralize or degrade curcumin's potential. Over time, this pairing limits how much anti-inflammatory and antioxidant support turmeric can deliver. What's the smarter approach? Simple swaps and timing adjustments. Instead of bottled dressings, whip up your own blend, extra virgin olive oil, a squeeze of fresh lemon, and a pinch of black pepper. The healthy fats in olive oil and the absorption-enhancing pepper actually help curcumin work more effectively. If you relish pickles or tangy condiments, enjoy them separately from turmeric-based dishes. Give your body breathing room between acidic foods and turmeric intake. In short, acidic ingredients aren't inherently bad, but pairing and timing matter. To let turmeric shine, avoid combining it directly with heavy vinegar-based foods in the same meal. 3. Sugary cereals and baked goods. Inflammation's counterpoint to curcumin. Finally, let's confront a familiar indulgence: sugary cereals and baked treats. A bowl of frosted flakes at breakfast, a blueberry muffin from the coffee shop, or a slice of banana bread in the afternoon. These comforts weave into many routines. Lately, you may even see turmeric-infused muffins, pancakes, or granola bars marketed as healthy. But if those treats are loaded with refined sugar, you could be canceling out turmeric's benefits without realizing it. Here's the crux. Sugar fuels inflammation. It spikes blood glucose, stresses metabolic processes, and contributes over time to chronic conditions, heart disease, arthritis flare-ups, and cognitive slowdown. Turmeric, in contrast, fights inflammation. Its curcumin works to soothe swelling, shield cells from damage, and calm immune overreactions. Eating turmeric alongside a sugar-laden cereal or pastry sends mixed signals to your body. One message urging inflammation down, another pushing it up. The result? Turmeric's anti-inflammatory mission gets undermined. That doesn't mean you must eradicate all sweetness from life. Rather, be mindful of timing and composition. If you crave a morning bowl, choose a low-sugar option, perhaps topped with fresh fruit and a dash of cinnamon. Instead of a sugar-packed muffin, consider a homemade recipe sweetened lightly with natural fruit, or a small drizzle of honey, paired with turmeric in a balanced smoothie. By reducing refined sugars in the same meal where you take turmeric, you let curcumin operate unopposed, maximizing its capacity to support your joints, your heart, and your brain. By steering clear of processed dairy, vinegar-heavy dishes, and refined sugar-laden cereals or baked goods when using turmeric, you clear the path for curcumin to be absorbed and to perform its healing work. In the next segment, we'll explore 3 synergistic pairings and timing strategies that supercharge turmeric's effects, so you get the most from this golden spice in every meal. Stay with me to unlock the full potential of turmeric and elevate your well-being. Even more concerning, high-sugar foods don't just neutralize turmeric's effectiveness, they actively drive inflammation. Refined sugars send insulin soaring, slow digestion, and disrupt nutrient uptake, including curcumin. For older adults managing blood sugar, easing joint discomfort, or supporting cognitive health, this tearing can be particularly detrimental. Yet you don't have to forsake all comfort foods. You simply need smarter choices. For example, blend turmeric into unsweetened oatmeal topped with fresh berries. Spread almond butter on whole grain toast with a dash of turmeric stirred in. Or craft a smoothie with banana or blueberries and a sprinkle of turmeric. If you crave sweetness, reach for a touch of raw honey or pure maple syrup in moderation. These natural sweeteners are gentler on blood sugar and don't trigger the same inflammatory response. The core insight here: when using turmeric to quiet inflammation, avoid consuming it alongside foods that fuel inflammation. That means steering clear of boxed cereals laden with sugar, store-bought pastries, or anything made with white sugar or high fructose corn syrup in the same meal as turmeric. A little awareness transforms your routine and helps curcumin work as intended. 3 foods that amplify turmeric's power. Now that we've covered what not to mix with turmeric, let's shift to an uplifting focus: how to elevate turmeric's impact for your body. The great news is that turmeric's potency can surge dramatically when paired with the right ingredients. No need for exotic supplements or pricey extracts, just a handful of simple, everyday foods you likely already have. These 3 allies not only coexist safely with turmeric, but also enhance curcumin absorption, delivering greater health benefits. Whether you're targeting joint comfort, digestive support, brain health, or cardiovascular wellness, Let's explore these 3 turmeric boosters and discover how to weave them seamlessly into your daily life. 1. Black pepper, the absorption accelerator. First, and perhaps most critical, is black pepper. This common spice contains piperine, a compound shown in research to amplify curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. Yes, 2,000%. Without piperine, your body absorbs only a fraction of the curcumin you consume. With a pinch of freshly ground black pepper, absorption skyrockets. Why is this vital for older adults? As we age, our digestive efficiency and nutrient uptake often decline. What you eat matters, but how effectively your body harnesses those nutrients matters even more. By combining turmeric with black pepper, you're not only aiding digestion, but giving your body a fighting chance to distribute curcumin where it's needed most: your joints, your brain, your immune system. You don't need to overdo it. A small pinch of freshly ground pepper is sufficient. Stir it into turmeric tea, whisk it into scrambled eggs, or add it to soups and stews that include turmeric. Its flavor impact is minimal, but the nutritional difference is significant. For instance, mix 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric into a cup of warm almond milk. Add a pinch of black pepper, stir thoroughly, and sip each morning. This straightforward ritual can become a daily habit that supports reduced inflammation, mental clarity, and joint ease. Whenever possible, use freshly ground peppercorns rather than pre-ground pepper, since fresh pepper retains higher piperine content for superior absorption. If you're taking turmeric supplements, check the label. Many top-quality products now include piperine or bioperine, a purified black pepper extract. If piperine isn't listed, you may not be receiving the full value of the curcumin you're paying for. Remember, turmeric and black pepper aren't just a tasty pairing. They're a potent health partnership. Each time you use turmeric, add that pinch of black pepper. It's a small gesture with a big impact. 2. Healthy fats, unlocking curcumin's bioavailability. The second essential partner for turmeric is healthy fat. Curcumin is fat-soluble, meaning it dissolves in fat rather than water. If you consume turmeric without any fat, much of it may simply pass through your system without being absorbed. For older adults, especially those managing inflammation or joint stiffness, this detail is crucial. You want every milligram of curcumin to count. Pairing turmeric with the right fats helps curcumin enter your bloodstream and reach the tissues where it can work its magic. Which fats qualify? Think extra virgin olive oil, creamy avocado, nut butters, chia seeds, flax seeds, or fatty fish like salmon. These options supply heart and brain supportive fats without the downsides of processed or saturated fats. Here's how to integrate them. When preparing a soup or stew featuring turmeric, drizzle in a tablespoon of olive oil toward the end of cooking to help dissolve curcumin. If you enjoy smoothies, include a few slices of avocado or a spoonful of almond butter alongside your turmeric. For salads, whisk turmeric into a dressing made with olive oil to ensure curcumin is well emulsified. Even a simple turmeric-infused marinade for fish can benefit from an olive oil base. By consciously combining turmeric with these healthy fats, you ensure curcumin becomes bioavailable, able to cross into your bloodstream and deliver anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. This pairing is especially valuable for seniors, whose bodies may otherwise struggle to extract nutrients. 3. Presumed third booster, e.g., warm liquids or ginger. Note, if a specific third booster was intended, integrate here. If the script continues beyond healthy fats, insert accordingly. For example, combining turmeric with warm liquids to improve solubility, or integrating ginger for complementary anti-inflammatory action. Since the provided text cuts off at making roasted, a possible third boost could be combining with warm cooking or mild acids, like a squeeze of lemon when balanced properly. Below is an illustrative option. Another powerful ally for turmeric is gentle warmth or mild acidity in a supporting role. Think warm preparations, like broths or teas, that help dissolve curcumin, or a light squeeze of lemon when paired properly with healthy fats and pepper. Warm liquids enhance curcumin's solubility, allowing it to disperse more evenly. For instance, stirring turmeric and black pepper into a warm broth, enriched with olive oil, creates a soothing tonic that supports digestion, joint comfort, and immune resilience. If you roast vegetables, toss them with turmeric, olive oil, and a pinch of pepper before baking. The heat gently coaxes out curcumin's potential, while healthy fats and pepper ensure absorption. Imagine you're preparing a simple tray of vegetables. You lightly dust them with turmeric, then drizzle a splash of olive oil before sliding them into the oven. Or picture your morning eggs sautéed gently in avocado oil, finished with a sprinkle of turmeric and a pinch of freshly ground pepper. The goal isn't to overload on fat, but to pair turmeric with the right fats, those wholesome oils that escort curcumin through your digestive tract and into your bloodstream, where it can truly combat inflammation, nurture your memory, and free your joints to move with ease. One crucial reminder: steer clear of processed or inflammatory fats, margarine, hydrogenated shortenings, or deep-fried oils. These choices can inflame the body and negate turmeric's positive effects. Instead, lean on whole food sources: extra virgin olive oil, creamy avocado, nut butters, chia or flax seeds, and fatty fish like salmon. Think of these healthy fats as the delivery vehicles for turmeric. Without them, curcumin struggles to reach the places in your body that need it most. With them, its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant potential shines, and you genuinely feel the uplift. Raw honey, a sweet, natural ally. Our third remarkable partner for turmeric is something delightfully sweet, yet entirely natural: raw honey. Beyond its pleasant taste, raw honey brings its own healing gifts: a bounty of antioxidants, gentle anti-inflammatory properties, and enzymes that support digestion and bolster immunity. When you combine turmeric with raw honey, two things happen. First, it softens turmeric's earthy bite, making it more enjoyable in drinks or teas. Second, it amplifies turmeric's soothing effects, helping calm sore throats, ease gut irritation, and fortify your body's defenses. But be sure it's true raw honey, not the ultra-processed, bear-shaped bottle variety. Commercial honeys often undergo high heat processing that strips away pollen, enzymes, and valuable nutrients. In contrast, raw honey appears cloudy, textured, and rich with beneficial compounds. Here are a few gentle ways to embrace raw honey alongside turmeric. Turmeric honey. Infusion. Stir 1 teaspoon of turmeric into warm water. Add 1 teaspoon of raw honey. Mix thoroughly and sip slowly. Soothing tea blend. Add a dash of turmeric and a spoonful of raw honey to your favorite herbal tea for an evening ritual that calms body and mind. Gentle tonic. Combine turmeric, raw honey, and a squeeze of fresh lemon in hot water for a mild morning detox drink. Golden spoonful. Mix turmeric and honey into a paste and take a small spoonful when you feel stiffness in your joints or seasonal discomfort. For those coping with allergies, sinus irritation, or throat soreness, this duo can feel especially comforting. And honey's natural sweetness makes turmeric far more palatable than reaching for sugary syrups that fuel inflammation. A quick note on blood sugar. Even natural sugar in honey should be used mindfully, especially if you manage diabetes. But in moderation, about a teaspoon per day, raw honey is generally safe and brings unique benefits. If you seek a gentle, natural boost to your turmeric routine, raw honey is a wise, delicious choice. It enhances absorption and contributes its own health-supporting qualities. Reflecting and moving forward. As we reach the close of this segment, I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude, not just for watching, but for investing precious moments in your well-being. In our bustling lives, it's easy to overlook the importance of pausing, absorbing new insights, and making thoughtful choices. Today, you carved out time to learn about turmeric, understanding not only its essence, but how it functions, how it supports you, and how it can seamlessly integrate into your daily wellness practice. We identified 3 everyday foods that can inadvertently block its benefits, then explored 3 nurturing companions: black pepper, healthy fats, and raw honey, that unlock turmeric's full power. It's natural to feel a bit overwhelmed by tips, cautions, and wellness advice. Yet here's the fundamental truth. Health isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about taking deliberate, manageable steps each day that gently guide you toward greater vitality. You don't have to transform everything at once. Maybe tomorrow morning you'll stir a pinch of turmeric and black pepper into your tea. Next week, perhaps you swap processed creamer for almond milk. Or you might try a spoonful of turmeric honey paste when your joints feel stiff. These small, consistent actions accumulate, evolving into habits that shape not only your physical well-being, but also your emotional confidence. Because caring for your body fosters a profound sense of agency, calm, and strength. I always say, aging isn't about decline, it's about refinement. You carry a lifetime of wisdom and experience, and now you have the opportunity to apply that wisdom to live more intentionally, choosing what nourishes your body, mind, and spirit. If this video resonated with you, please share it with someone you care about, a friend, a family member, a neighbor. You never know how a simple insight can brighten someone's day or shift their health trajectory. And if you'd like to continue this journey with us, we're here each week on Elders Insight, offering gentle, thoughtful, and practical guidance to support healthy aging. One conversation at a time. Until we meet again, take tender care of yourself. You are worth the effort. Remember, every nourishing bite, every deliberate choice, every mindful step is a declaration. I'm not slowing down. I'm embracing life fully. Stay strong, stay curious, and keep moving forward. I'm here, cheering you on at every turn.